Alright, hope you enjoyed that little demo I put together. Today we're checking out Aurora DSP's Laboga chainsaw distortion. Alright, let's just start with the guitars here. We got them soloed out. They are quad tracked. We're also using the Grim 3 in front of it by Aurora, because I wanted to tighten it up a little bit. It's got its own boost, but it wasn't as tight as I wanted it to be, so we did that. And this has got more distortion than you'd ever need. I only got it at 1 for the main distortion, and I got the bright switch all the way up, the mid switch up. The boost is off. Scoop the mids a little bit. Then we're just doing the tube screamer thing with the level and the gain all the way down. I got my bite at kind of up on there. Turned the highs down on this a little, gave it a little bit more low end. This is in drop D, so kind of needed the help a little bit in my opinion. Alright, and the main tone is this right here. And I got that all dialed in when I got that, and it sounded fine, but I was like, it needs a little more something. And I ended up taking each side 4 times, so that way if I wanted to, quad track it, I could just pick different takes from these ones. But then the other the other 2 guitar tracks sound like this. And then the other side again. I'll show you the main ones. And together they all sound like this. And for the EQ, we have just some. We just have some taming of the low end with the dynamic EQ and all that with the TDR Nova, and then some cut. I just cut out some frequencies that I didn't like. It had a lot of low mids and this, the low mids, a lot of it. So I scooped out some of that. And just so you can hear what the mastering is doing to it, we'll solo this and then I'll click that on and off. On the other guitar tracks, I made them super dark, and I got the gain all the way down. I didn't switch the mids, or I didn't mess with anything on anything else besides I just stuck it all the way over to the right on the guitar cab, which is on the dark, super dark side. Then I got rid of the mids completely on this one. And then I don't think I did anything to it. Let's check it out. No, didn't do anything to that. Those are the same on both sides. So yeah, I just used the other side of the guitar cab to make it super dark, and then I took away the gain. I almost just let the grim off and made it more, but I needed that articulation for what I want. To each his own, what they like on their guitar tone. For bass, we are using the Mammoth. It's pretty sweet. I like this a lot. We're using it on hot, and we got the drive all the way up on the blue channel. We're using the 8x10s on there, and I got the Brute on. I don't know how much the Mammoth is on. Grell is at 3.2, bass is at 3.4, crossover is at 174 hertz, and I got the 61% blend on it. And the supercharger doing its thing. Smooth, like I try to smooth it out before I hit this limiter, the AK-40 476 by Aurora. First time I use that on the bass, usually I just use the regular stock one that comes with Reaper, and then I got the Nova doing a little more smoothing out at the end. I took out some mid stuff, and then this harsh thing at, what is that at? That's at, can't even, where is it? 4.5. Took all that scratchy stuff that was really bad. So yeah, I took that out of there, and then it's smoothing the low end too, so I don't have to worry about it at the end of the mix. And for the drums, we're using Deviant Drums Free. Using a lot of the processing in Deviant Drums to kind of get the sound I wanted. The reverb and all that's coming from inside here. I got the master compression and the saturations all from here. And then I got the G clip on there, just catching like when stuff barely gets out of hand. Then I got the TDR Nova once again, just kind of making sure the low end doesn't get too crazy. And then I got the Analog Obsession console doing a little bit of saturation on it. So here's what all that sounds like. I'll take all the stuff off the end of it too, so you guys can hear what just the Deviant drum sounds like. Everything, they kind of sounded too clean when I first started. When I put them in there, I needed something a little dirtier to get along. Once again, like how I made the bass dirtier to go along with how distorted the guitars are, because I normally don't play with that distorted of guitars. All right, and now we got the master bus, which I'm gonna say right now, I don't really know what I'm doing here. I just kind of learning as I go and watching YouTube videos like we all do and figuring out as I go and trying things till it sounds good. But yeah, first we got the G clip going into an EQ, taking out some low mid bull crap. The TDR Nova keeping the low end in check again. And then we got a little scoop out there and a little more high end coming in. Superchargers basically doing nothing, it's just in there to calm stuff down a little bit more. Then I got the console again, adding some more flavor and kind of dirtying it up. And this thing's holding everything together. Tokyo Dawn Labs, however you say that. I don't know how to say that. But yeah, this thing's pretty cool. I just set it to the one of the presets and then adjusted things from there to make it fit what I needed. And then I got a limiter. And this is what all that sounds like. I'll go through and turn everything on one at a time so you can hear it come in. Yeah, that limiter is just barely touching it at the top there just to make sure it doesn't get out of control. Alright, that's all I got for you. I just wanted to check out this plugin and share my thoughts on it with you guys. And overall, it's pretty good. I mean, it's a great... If you want that chainsaw sound, it's definitely got that. It's got more gain than I'm ever going to need. Like I said, I only had this thing at 1. And, I mean, and it's pretty good. I'm not sponsored by them or anything. I should probably say that. It's on sale when I made this video. It's $2. It's normally $7. So, I mean, $7 and you get the chainsaw tone. I mean, and like you really can't go wrong with that. And I figured I'd share my whole process too. So, like, you know, we've all been there when we get something and like, why does mine sound like that? And they don't show you all the processing and stuff, all their EQs and compressors and everything else going on in the mix, and then the bass mix and all that stuff. But anyways, guys, I'm rambling. I will catch you in the next one. Much love. Thank you for stopping by. Peace out.